Hello beautiful souls, and welcome back to my channel. I am here doing another pick a card reading for you. This pick a card reading is all about what changes are coming your way. Eclipse season is upon us. We have an eclipse on the 30th, I believe. So this is all about powerful change and shifts. So I wanted to kind of see what changes and shifts are happening for you in regards to this eclipse season and what's about to unfold in your life for you. Okay, so we have 4 piles. We have pile number 1 with this beautiful crystal here, and then we have pile number 2, and this one is a green color, and then pile number 3 and pile number 4. Okay, so use your intuition to guide you. Feel free to pause and meditate on the piles if you need to do so, to choose the pile that is calling towards you, and I will leave timestamps below in the description box like I always do to make it easy for you to access the pile of your choice, and I will see you at your pile. Alright, hello pile number 1. If you chose this crystal here with this deck, this is a new deck that I actually just got today, so I'm really excited to test it out. But this is your reading all about what changes are coming your way with this eclipse season that is upon us now. It starts, I don't know when you're watching this. I mean, I always do timeless readings, but this does start specifically April 30th, 2022, I believe is the date. Okay, so yeah, I'm really excited to dive in here. What I'm gonna do, if you do see some smoke, it is my incense burning. So just to keep that in mind here. Just kind of, ooh, all right, just ashed a little bit. So what I'm going to do is roll the astro dice to kind of see what area of your life is being focused on when it comes to this change, this shift, okay, the energy of what we're focusing on for you, pile number 1. And yeah, your zodiac sign might show up as well. I'm going to roll the zodiac dice like I always do to get zodiac signs. This could be you or someone you're dealing with in regards to this shift, this change, okay? So please, Spirit, tap me into the collective energy of pile number 1. Those who choose this crystal here, what shift is happening for them, please, Spirit, for pile number 1? What shift and change is about to unfold in their life? Alright, we have the first house. We have Pisces energy and Neptune energy. Very, very interesting. So the first house is all about the house of self, right? So I feel like this shift, this transformation is happening in regards to yourself. And you could even be tapping more into your creativity, your dreams, your spirituality. You could be embarking on a spiritual journey. Perhaps that's what's unfolding for you. You could be a Pisces rising, sun or moon, or this could be someone else that you may have in your life. But since this is focusing on the self, I do feel like this is a huge focus on the sense of self. There's something, I feel like maybe even some self-discovery. Maybe you've been tuning into your intuition more. You've been connecting more with your intuition, your spirit guides. A lot of spiritual energy in this pile. So I do feel like some of you are going through a spiritual awakening as well. You could be getting really intuitive dreams, like downloads coming through your dreams. So pay attention to the dreams that you have, pile number 1, because I do feel like there's a focus on, you know, connecting with your dreams and using your dreams to kind of discover even more about what your intuition and spirit guides want to tell you. A lot of you could be, you know, exploring your spirituality a little bit more. But yeah, there is a huge focus on self, okay? So let's see what other zodiac signs we can get for who's tuning into this pile, please, Spirit. We also have Sagittarius, sun, moon, or rising. Aquarius, sun, moon, or rising. And Gemini, sun, moon, or rising, okay? And if your zodiac sign did not show up, that's okay. Don't even worry. We'll be figuring out more as we go along in this reading, okay? So I'm going to start with pulling some tarot to kind of get, actually, you know what I want to do first actually is I'm going to pull these 3 cards and then do tarot. Alright, so we have blessings. Alright, so you definitely have some blessings coming your way, pile number 1. Huge blessings. We have strength, okay? So maybe for a while you've been feeling like you've needing to find your inner strength in a situation, but there is a new beginning unfolding for you. This is beautiful. There's a lot of new beginnings unfolding for you that are going to bring a lot of blessings and a lot of inner strength. Maybe for a while you've been going through something that's been challenging you, testing your strength, testing, you know, I'm even picking up on, like, for a while you might have been confused about who you are or where you want to go in life or what you want to pursue or who you want to be or how you see yourself. There was some confusion there because of this Neptune energy, but I feel like there's going to be some clarity here as you go on this new beginning. Embracing who you truly are is kind of also something that I'm picking up on. But let's see what the tarot says, please, Spirit, for pile number 1. What big shifts, changes are coming their way? Rebirth. Look at that, the sun. You're going through a rebirth of self is really what I'm feeling. Like a transformation, a shift, a rebirth of self. The way that you're viewing yourself is changing. Now, there's this need to use discernment. You're using a lot more discernment here with the Judgment card. Like I said, I feel as if you guys are going through a spiritual awakening. You know, your sense of self is going through this rebirth. You're possibly not enjoying things that you used to enjoy, and now you're finding yourself enjoying something else. There's this need to use discernment, though, of course, especially if you're embracing or like embarking on a spiritual journey. Discernment is really important. Connecting with your intuition. We have the grandfathers, the star card. Okay, so I don't know, some of you, perhaps your grandfather is really influential in your life, or your grandfather wants to come in and let you know that they are with you. He is with you. If some of you have lost your grandfather and your grandfather is of importance to you and significant in some way, then I feel like this is your grandfather saying, you know, you're on the right path, keep going. The star card, though, always gives me this energy of like healing and wish fulfillment. I feel like you guys have been healing yourself, have been going on this journey to for healing yourself. And because of this, this is bringing in this rebirth. We have the Ace of Arrows. So this is similar to the Ace of Swords. There could be this new like insight that you're getting, intuitive downloads. You're getting a lot of intuitive downloads from your intuition that it's going to be really important for you to pay attention to that. Okay? Because you're learning a lot about yourself through these messages that Spirit sends your way, through your intuitive downloads, through your dreams. You're learning a lot about what you want. You're getting clarity on a situation that's going to lead you to a new beginning, a clarity of yourself. 7 of Stones here, 7 of Pentacles. You've been putting in the work. You've been putting in the work in regards to this rebirth. And now we have the Emperor. Some of you are even stepping into a leadership position. You're going to be able to provide for yourself. You're looked at as the provider as well. You've been working hard for this leadership position. 4 of Cups here as well. There's an offer coming in that you want to make sure you don't miss out on, because sometimes we get so caught up in, you know, the daily swing of life, and we also get, I'm getting this message of getting so caught up on wanting our manifestations to be one thing that we are so focused on it looking a certain way that we miss out on opportunities that may look a little bit slightly different than what we were expecting. Okay, so it's really important to pay attention to the offers and opportunities that are all around you, because you're going to have opportunities coming in and you don't want to miss them. All right, so this is kind of starting off what I'm getting here. A lot of healing taking place of the self and finding balance again, going through a spiritual awakening, a rebirth of self here. You're getting a lot of clarity, intuitive messages, intuitive downloads from spirit. You could be connecting more with your intuition, your spirituality, your creativity as well. Stepping into this leadership position or role, feeling like, you know, you're someone that people go to for wisdom and guidance, and you've been putting in the work, working really hard. There's going to be opportunities all around you, so pay attention to those opportunities so you're not missing out on them. Let's look into some of your oracle cards now. So for astrology, we have the Sun again. Again, this is all about your being, who you are, your self-awareness. I feel like your self-awareness is also something that you're paying more attention to. Maybe now you're having a stronger sense of self-awareness. Before, you wouldn't have noticed your reactions to certain situations because you were living in this ego-based mindset, but now you're tapping more into your spiritual side, your spirituality, and your creativity, and now you're able to, you know, control your reactions just a little bit better because you are in this new level of self-awareness, is what I'm getting here. You're also becoming really self-sufficient, and we have this father energy coming up again, especially with like the grandfather energy, the father energy. You know, tapped into your masculine energy, because I feel like for so long you've probably were tapped into your masculine energy, constantly working hard, trying to make ends meet, trying to take action towards what you want, but now you're finding balance between action and emotions and creativity and putting that all together to, you know, bring you what it is you want with this new beginning. And now we have Mercury, communication showing up. Yeah, like I said, you're gonna be learning a lot. You're gonna be learning a lot about yourself. There's a new level of awareness happening for you. You have a vision that you want to go towards. You're learning about that vision, so that you're getting really curious as well. I feel like this is curiosity of the self. Being curious about who you are and what you want, being curious about your spirituality, being curious about a new passion of yours as well, getting curious about rediscovering yourself, rediscovering your own truth here. Maybe you've realized that everything that you've learned up to this point has been conditioned beliefs and conditioned mindsets, and you're like, wow, this isn't actually what I believe. This isn't who I am. This is just what I've been taught to be all this time. And now you're going through this rebirth of self where you're learning who you truly are, who you really want to be, connecting to your soul and rewriting your story. Okay, and pay attention to the thoughts and the intuitive downloads, like I said, because you're getting clarity on a certain situation. There's communication coming in that's going to be really important for you. And look, we have the first house again about self here. So it is definitely like you're getting a new outlook. Maybe you're changing up, you know, your image a little bit. Like you could be doing your hair, changing up your clothes, the way that you appear. Maybe you're wanting to work out and take care of your physical body more. Your life philosophy could be changing. Your outlook on life is changing. You're going through an awakening of the self, of the consciousness. You're being more connected to your consciousness. Your level of consciousness is, your awareness is truly just on point now. You have so much self-awareness. And this is the opportunity for you to, walk through this door and have this new beginning where you have a new life philosophy, and this new life, this new outlook is going to be life-changing for you. We also have delight and potential. So I feel like you're going to be feeling really more at peace, and you're realizing your potential. You have so much potential, and you're stepping into your potential with this card showing up. I feel like you're seeing that you're a limitless being, and you can have whatever it is you desire, and your mindsets were what was originally holding you back from stepping into your potential, and now you're no longer allowing those limiting beliefs, those mindset blocks to hold you back, and you're stepping into your potential here. And we have Leo energy, the number 22. You could be a life path number 22. It's a master number here. You could be a Leo, sun, moon, or rising, but this is all about wisdom. You're gaining so much wisdom. You've gained so much wisdom, and this is that Emperor energy where I feel like people are coming to you to hear what you have to say because they find you so wise. And through this change, this shift, you're learning so much more, especially about yourself and how the universe works. So yeah, you're gaining a lot of wisdom, and people are noticing that. And then we have productivity, the number 8. You could be a life path number 8 here. Okay, or Cancer energy, Cancer, sun, moon, or rising. Productivity, you're becoming a lot more productive as well. Maybe before you felt like you were procrastinating because you didn't feel like you were good enough to go after what you wanted, so that caused procrastination or whatever else. You were distracting yourself, but now you're getting super focused. You're being really productive with your time and making sure that you're doing things that are going to help you progress into the person who you want to be. Will help you step into your potential. You're being very productive with your time. We also have divination. Look at that. So embrace your powers of divination, which are especially strong right now. You have the ability to see your current situation with crystal clear clarity. Yeah, you're gaining so much clarity and insight and wisdom, and you're able to see the situation for how it needs to be seen. And tapping into divination, maybe you're going to be wanting to explore divination more, using tarot cards, using, you know, oracle cards, however you want to connect with spirit and your intuition. You could be doing that, and your spiritual gifts are probably really heightened at this time, especially with that Pisces Neptune energy. That's really intuitive spiritual energy. So I feel like, you know, your gifts are really heightened if you are wanting to tap into divination. But again, make sure you use discernment, which is really important. And now we have the 7th chakra here with the number 5 also representing change. The garden in the gate with the number 30 or the number 3. And journey with the number 2. Okay, so yeah, you're embarking on this new journey. You're tapped into your intuition. I feel like your intuition is, you know, really strong right now, and this is a new spiritual journey that you're embarking on, right? So there's this new journey you're going on, this new journey of self-discovery, of spirituality, of spiritual growth, a new journey of embracing your spiritual gifts, whatever this is for you, however that resonates. But yeah, there's this new beginning, this new journey unfolding in your life, that you're stepping into your potential. Your self-awareness is, you know, so heightened. And with the garden and the gate, there's so much potential on the other side, a lot of transformation on the other side. The gate is locked, but you're realizing the only reason that this gate is locked is because of you believe it to be locked. That's how I look at this card. It's like there's so much potential beyond this locked gate, but it's our mindset, our limiting beliefs that hold us back, that keep this gate locked. And we just need to believe in ourselves, change and switch up our narrative, switch our outlook on life, change that up a little bit, and that's when the gate unlocks and we can step through and embrace full potential, abundance, and everything else that is on the other side of that gate, that garden, right? So that's what I have for you, pile number 1. You're really embracing this new journey of self-discovery, spirituality, spiritual awakening, your intuition, your spiritual gifts, all of that. You have a lot of blessings coming your way after a time of needing to really tap into your strength. And I honestly because the number 8 brings abundance as well, represents abundance as well. So I am just very thrilled for you. Let me know in the comments below what's going on. If this resonated, if it did, give this a thumbs up. Hit the subscribe button and notification bell below to stay up to date with my new pick a card readings. And I hope to see you next time. Hello, pile number 2. If you chose this crystal here, then this is your reading all about what big changes and shifts are happening for you with this eclipse season that is upon us, okay? So before I start, I'm going to roll the astro dice. Be sure to use your intuition to guide you. It's super important, as these are collective readings. And I'm going to roll the astro dice to kind of get the overall energy of what area of your life is being focused on, where this big shift and change is happening for you, as well as zodiac signs. So please, Spirit, what big shift and change is happening for pile number 2? Tap me into the collective energy, please, Spirit, of those who choose crystal number 2 here. What area of their life is expecting a change, a shift with eclipse season? So we have Taurus energy, 3rd house, and Jupiter. All right, we have some expansion happening in regards to communication for sure, as well as security, I feel like, because Taurus gives me like finding security within ourselves, finding stability in our life. Expansion, Jupiter, some of you could have been traveling short distances as well, because 3rd house rules short distances, so you could be doing a lot of short distance travel, and your communication is definitely expanding as well. I feel like you're learning how to communicate with other people. You could have Jupiter transit your 3rd house at this time. There's a lot of blessings happening in regards to, you know, siblings or neighbors or your immediate surroundings, your short distance travel, you know, long distance relatives or things like that. So let's take a look. First, I'm going to actually take a look at these cards here, and then I'll do tarot. So we have courage, forgiveness, and beauty. Okay. So a lot of you have this shift happening. Again, I feel like finding stability with yourself. Some of you could be a Taurus, sun, moon, or rising. And actually, let's get some more zodiac signs. Gemini, sun, moon, or rising. Cancer, sun, moon, or rising. And Aries, sun, moon, or rising, okay? So forgiveness. At the center of this, there is this need to find forgiveness in some aspect of your life, finding the courage to forgive. And for some of you, it's finding the courage to forgive yourself as well, because maybe you were really hard on yourself about a certain situation that unfolded in your life. You're like, why did I stay so long and allow, you know, this to unfold the way that it did, or whatever you may need to forgive yourself about. Or this could be in regards to someone else, forgiving someone else. And it could be someone who has the zodiac signs that I just rolled. But whatever this is, finding forgiveness in your life is actually what's going to bring in that stability, that peace, that inner peace, right? Because I feel like some of you struggle with self-worth. Maybe growing up you felt like you weren't good enough, you weren't worthy, you weren't beautiful, whatever it is, you struggle with some self-worth wounds. And this is all about connecting with yourself again, loving yourself again. Self-love is huge in this reading, and finding forgiveness is going to help you with your self-worth and find that love that you desire, that inner stability, that foundation of inner peace and feeling secure within yourself. Because maybe for so long you tried to find security with the relationships outside of you. You looked for external validation and you weren't validating yourself. And this is all about finding the courage to forgive and validate yourself for once, and stop relying on other people to give you the validation that you desire, because you're beautiful no matter what other people think or say to you. So I feel like this shift, this change is really all about finding your courage, finding your inner beauty, loving yourself more, forgiving, and learning how to forgive. Because maybe it's really hard for you to forgive, which I understand. Forgiving is really hard. It's not easy at all by any means. And so but that's something that's happening for you. Okay, so let's dive more into this with the tarot. Please, Spirit, for pile number 2. What shifts and changes are unfolding in their life? What is happening for them? We have the Two of Swords here, which to me, this is like a battle, a conflict with someone else, but it also could be with yourself, with your ego is also what I'm getting. It's that you guys might have a really strong ego, so it's really hard to find forgiveness. It's really hard to connect with yourself because your ego is so strong, and at times it may hold you back, actually. And you're needing to tap more into your emotional side here. You're needing to tap into your emotions more. And, you know, once you do that, people are going to look up to you as someone who's really nurturing and someone who has, I'm getting like really tapped into their emotional intelligence is what I'm getting. Like you're going to have a strong understanding of how emotions work, but you're needing to work through this ego block. Yeah, you're needing to look at life from a different perspective here. You're needing to look at this situation from a different perspective, and you're also needing to tap into your intuition more. And when you do this, this is going to actually help you forgive and find the courage to forgive and love yourself again. Because you're so set on, I feel like some of you may be really connected to ego-based mindsets. And that's what you're working, that's what this shift is unfolding in your life, is that you're working on getting away from being so connected and tapped into your ego self and working more towards your emotional self and looking at things from a different perspective. Almost like learning that everything that's happened in your life is happening for a reason, and that it's not happening to you, but it's happening for you. Whatever the situation is in regards to who it is you're needing to forgive and let go of, or find the courage to forgive, it's really been a difficult journey for you. I feel like it's been really hard, and it's taught you so much about yourself. And a lot of this has happened because you're needing to learn how to love yourself. You're needing to learn how to trust your intuition more and stop listening to your ego. Sometimes you may seek out situations in your life that are really just there to help your ego feel good, is what I'm getting. And it's like you need to work through that energy. Because you may be looking towards external situations like money, for example, could be one of them. You may look towards money and how much money and success you have in order to make your ego feel good, in order to feel good about yourself. And that's just like, I'm sorry, but that's just the message that's coming through. That's not, like, I'm not like saying it's a bad thing, but what I'm saying is that looking towards things that are outside of you for external validation, or, you know, that could be really, at times, it could lead you down the wrong path, is what I'm saying. Because there's so much more for you than just how much money you make or the success or what other people think of you. There's so much more than just making your ego feel good, right? You need to kind of change that perspective and tap into your emotional creativity, your intuitive side, and really listen to your intuition. Because I feel like there's something deep down that you know you desire and want for yourself, especially in regards to how you view yourself, really. But it's like working through those ego-based mindsets that's going to allow you to do so. Card. Yeah. some of you too, there's like collaboration opportunities happening for you. But I feel like you're meant to collaborate on a more emotional level with someone. Because now we have the Queen of Cups, King of Cups. You guys really need to tap into your emotional sides, like your emotions. And there's a lot of emotions that are stored within you that you're really needing to work through and let go of. Because these stored emotions are going to affect, when we store emotions, it affects us physically. We feel drained, we feel tired, we feel our body's in pain when we store these emotions. You're really needing to heal and let go of these emotions, is what I'm getting. You also need to speak your truth. There's something here, there's something bigger here where you're meant to be heard. You're meant to, yeah, you're meant to be heard. Like maybe your story is meant to be heard. What you've been through, you're meant to share about that and what it taught you and lessons that it's taught you. A collaboration opportunity where you will be able to speak your truth and let your emotions out in some way could also be the case, but you don't want to miss these opportunities by focusing on the wrong thing as well, is what I'm getting. But what's this Three of Pentacles in regards to? Ace of Pentacles here. Yeah, there's this new potential opportunity that could be coming in, perhaps even in your career, that will allow you to speak your truth in some way. Yep. Because you've been hurt so much. You've been hurt so much. Look at that, 10 of Swords. And this cycle wants to end, but you're needing to get out of your own way, essentially. Allow yourself to really heal fully. Forgive is going to be huge for you, because I feel like forgiving is something that you know, may struggle with because of, yeah, I mean, you've been hurt. That's what it is. You've been so freaking hurt by someone in your life. But this all happened for you. And that's the perspective that you're needing to change. Looking at it from, this all happened for me and not to me, getting out of, I don't like to say like get out of the victim mentality, but the thing is when we put ourselves in this mindset of this happened to me and not for me, we tend to miss opportunities that are wanting to come our way, because we are so closed off to them. And that's where the Hangman energy, looking at things from a different perspective, tapping into your intuition, letting your emotions out instead of storing them, allow them to be released. And this new collaboration, this new opportunity, this to speak your truth, I feel like wants to happen in your life here. But this cycle needs to close out first. This cycle of pain, hurt, burdens. You're needing to find the courage to forgive someone, and this is going to lead you to this finding love within yourself, truly. And then sharing what you've learned from everything that's happened in your life to help inspire and heal other people who may be going through a similar situation. But I'm going to dive into the oracle cards just for further clarity here. Alright, we have Saturn, Moon, and Neptune. Oh my goodness. Yeah. So, again, the Moon, feelings. You have a lot of emotions within you, pile number 2, that you're needing to let out. You're wanting to be nurturing. You're wanting to feel comforting. You may have wounds connected to your mom, is also what I'm picking up on. Like, some of you may have mother wounds, where like you and your mom may have been going through something and that really affected you, and that's where all of this started, was back with the relationship that you have with your mom. But you have dreams that you want to fulfill, but it may just take time for you to truly let this dream unfold, because we have Saturn here, delays, blockages, setbacks, because you're learning a lot from this situation. Whatever unfolded in your life that was really hard, painful, it's taught you so much. You have so much wisdom from it, and it's taught you a lot as well about emotions. It's allowing you and helping you to find, you know, understand your emotions on a deeper level. And you're going to be able to share this wisdom with other people. People are going to look up to you because you've been through so much that they've also been through, and you have the wisdom to share with them to help them get through the similar struggles. But also Neptune energy can be really clouded energy. So again, I feel like you may easily get distracted from your overall mission that you're wanting to live out in this lifetime, that your soul's wanting to live out in this lifetime. You may easily get distracted because of the ego or whatever else, and you're really needing to let your emotions out. So I feel like this change and shift is really happening in regards to your emotions and your self-worth and who you are, forgiveness. You're really learning about your emotions at this time and trying to pursue a dream where you're able to communicate your emotions more clearly. You're able to communicate your in relationships more clearly. You're able to connect to your intuition more clearly. And Saturn always comes in. There's going to be this feeling of delay or blockages in some aspects of your life, but it comes in to teach us lessons. There's a reason for all of this, right? So we also have divination, the number 14 or the number 5 representing change. And then we have 42, okay, or the number 6, refinement. Scorpio energy on both of these cards. So Scorpio, sun, moon, or rising. Yeah. Some of you are needing to refine your direction that you're going in. You're like refining it a little bit, fine-tuning it. And also as well, this does give me this energy of needing to connect with your intuition more, not being so logical all the time, and really allowing yourself to be a little bit, tap into your emotional side, tap into your nurturing side. Some of you could be connecting with divination more to help you through this process. Some of you could be fine-tuning your divination or your spiritual practices as well. But there's something in your life that you're needing to refine, and I feel like this is what's happening as well. But you do have a lot of spiritual gifts, for sure, is what I'm picking up on. You may be able to intuitively feel and know what you're meant to do, but like I said, there's some sort of distractions at times. Let's look into this more. We have blessings, diligence, and illumination. So you definitely have a lot of blessings coming through, and you're diligently working towards something, for sure. But I also feel like with the illumination, it's like it's like your shadow side is what you're needing to transmute. You're working through the shadows and finding the light at the end of the tunnel type of thing. Like the darkness is you're finding the light in the dark. And that's something that's unfolding in your life right now, is working through your shadow side and working through, you know, that side of self that's been so hurt for so long. And that has been, you know, because sometimes when we're really hurt and we store in emotions, we tend to repeat certain toxic cycles in our life consistently until we finally recognize it. And now we're able to see that and work on, you know, that shadow side, and so that we're no longer attracting these same situations consistently, and we're learning the lesson, because we need to learn the lesson in order to stop the pattern from repeating. Once you learn a lesson, that's when you break the cycle, right? And I feel like that's what you're working on doing. And we have temptation. Are you in denial about an unhealthy habit, perhaps one that makes you feel guilty? This fairy says you have the power to overcome temptation, whatever it is. Okay, so there's some sort of temptation in your life that may be holding you back. Intuitively, you'll know what this is. Again, I do feel like there's this strong sense of wanting to make our ego feel good. So we look towards things that make our ego feel good, and that distracts us from our spiritual path. And that could be something that's happening here. There's something that, an unhealthy habit or something in your life that is trying to distract you from what you're really truly meant to be doing. So whatever that is, take that as it resonates, okay? You'll intuitively know what that is for you. But working through those temptations and really connecting to your intuition, your soul, is going to be so important for you so that you're not getting distracted. And look, we have cornucopia, the number 11. You could be a master number 11. There's so much abundance waiting for you. But you're really needing to change your perspective on, and you may even need to be changing your perspective on what abundance really is, right? Like, we could have all the money in the world but truly feel like empty inside. So it's really about making sure you're focusing on the right things here. And once you do, that's when you're going to receive abundance in all aspects of your life, where you're going to truly be feeling so good inside. And it's not just about your ego self, it's about your soul self. And then we have envy, the number 20 or the number 2. So someone could be envious of you, or you could be catching yourself feeling envious of other people. Again, there's this like ego fight happening, I feel like, at times. So when you find yourself feeling envious, that's just temptation, that's just distraction. Letting go of that, that's part of the ego, right? And when other people are envious of you, you know, that's a reflection of who they are and their beliefs, and don't let it affect you, right? So there's this sense of envy happening. But again, I really do feel like this shift, this change is all about connecting to your soul self and letting go of the ego self. Not letting go of the ego self completely, because we need our ego to keep us safe, but it's really not allowing our ego to distract us, right, from our true potential, what our soul really wants to do. Learning how to find courage to forgive, let go of those stored emotions, release those emotions so that we can move forward and move on. Really refining your direction here and making sure that you're following what your soul desires, right? And you're not following, you know, what your ego desires. And that will allow you to find true self-worth, love yourself fully, working on healing those wounds, maybe those mother wounds or whatever else it may be, and then you'll have blessings coming in for you. Okay, pile number 2. So I hope this reading resonated in one way or another. If it did, give me a thumbs up, hit the subscribe button and notification bell below to stay up to date with my new pick a card readings. Leave a comment below. I would love to hear from you, and I really hope to see you next time. Hello, pile number 3. If you chose this crystal here, then this is your reading all about what changes are happening for you and unfolding in your life. Okay, so what changes are taking place with this eclipse season that's upon us starting April 30th if you're watching this currently. But yeah, I'm gonna first roll the astro dice to see what area of your life is expecting this change and what this focus is on. Okay. Please use your intuition to guide you. It's so important to use discernment. All right, so please, Spirit, for pile number 3, please tap me into the collective energy of pile number 3. Those who choose this crystal here, please, Spirit, please. What area of their life is expecting a change? What is unfolding in their life? What area of their life is expecting a change? All right, we have the 4th house. We have Venus and Aries. Okay, so you could be an Aries, sun, moon, or rising. Very action-oriented energy. Venus is all about love, passion, romance. 4th house, home and family. There could be a huge shift taking place in regards to your home life. This could be you moving, traveling, finding a new home, relocating, going through a transformation and shift with your family, discovering, you know, maybe you're looking into your family a little bit more and discovering some truths about your family and where you come from and all of that. Family healing, breaking generational trauma, ancestral wounds, especially in regards to like a love situation that might have been unfolding in your family for a long time. If you have family that is divorced, broken, separated, whatever else, that could be something you're working on healing. Yeah, but let's dive into the tarot. But before I do that, I actually want to look at these cards as well. All right, we have freedom, truth, home. Wow. Okay. I love the synchronicity of it all. It's really great. Okay, so some of you are breaking free from a certain situation. Like I said, breaking ancestral karma, ancestral trauma, generational wounds within your family. Some of you are leaving your home, maybe leaving an environment that you felt really constricted in, restricted in, and you're breaking free. Moving homes, whatever this is, you're breaking free from something here. You're, again, truth. You're finding truth about a certain situation in regards to home and family. You could also be doing inner work to discover your own truth as well, breaking free from family traditions. Maybe you have a path that is seen as rebellious to your family, and your path is different than what your family may want. Maybe you're breaking free from your family in general, realizing that you don't want to be tied down by your family in some way. Maybe there's a lot of trauma within your family. That's kind of initially what I'm picking up on here. Let me roll the zodiac dice to see what other zodiac signs we have for you. Pile number 3, who is tuned in. Libra, sun, moon, or rising. This could be you or a family member. Gemini, sun, moon, or rising. Sagittarius, sun, moon, or rising. Okay, well, let's see what else we can get with this tarot. Please, Spirit, for pile number 3, what changes and shifts are unfolding for pile number 3? There's a lot of cards. I don't want all of those cards. I just want one more card, please, Spirit. For pile number 3, changes and shifts. One more card. Alright, so you definitely have some stress, anxiety, worry about a certain situation related to your family and home life. Some of you might have even found out a certain truth about a family member or something like that that's giving you anxiety or stress, or you really do want to move homes and break free from something, which I do see is going to happen for you because we have the Chariot card. This is also Cancer energy. So I do see movement forward, possibly traveling, possibly moving, relocating for sure, breaking free from a stressful situation that's been causing you anxiety and stress, and finding a lot of stability with this King of Pentacles energy, finding financial success, financial stability, but also some of you could, this family situation, this wound could be connected to your father or your father's side of the family as well, as kind of what I'm seeing here. For some of you, there's some illusion in regards to this situation as well. There's a lot of options that may be happening for you that could be causing you stress and anxiety as well, because you have so many options in regards to a certain situation within your family home life. Or there's this illusion surrounding your father and his side of the family. A lot of illusions. But I do see forward movement here, like I said. There's something, though, that's keeping you up at night, causing you stress, anxiety, worry. And this is something you're wanting to move away from, break free from. What's this Knight of Swords energy all about, please, Spirit? What is this Knight of Swords energy? Defensive. There's something here that's causing you to be defensive. Maybe some family members that are causing you to be defensive. You feel like you have to defend yourself in a family situation, in a home life situation. You're wanting to find balance. You're wanting to move towards feeling more balanced. Wow, and 6 of Cups, past life. Yeah, so a relationship from childhood. Yeah, I feel like your family life growing up was really complex, complicated, and caused you a lot of stress and wounds that you may be working through. Again, I do feel like some of you are really breaking free from generational trauma. We have the Four of Wands that usually represents stability and marriage. Okay, that's what you're working towards. You're wanting to find balance within your relationships, within your home and family life. You're wanting stability, you're wanting marriage, you're wanting love, you're wanting a happy home life and happy family life, because I feel like for some of you, you did not get that growing up. You did not get that stability that you desired as a child, and so now you're looking for that within your own life here, right? You're looking for that, and you've been working hard towards that as well. You've been needing to be patient in regards to the situation. Yeah, you've been really hurt. You've been really hurt over this family home life situation. Well, what's happening? What's coming next for you? Pile number 3. Change your perspective in regards to the situation. Look at it from a new perspective, and that's what's going to help you. Realizing that this is all happening for you and not to you, which is a huge message that comes up for like a lot of these piles. Changing your perspective, that's what's going to bring you your stability and your happy ending here. Let's take a look at your oracle cards as well. So we have Mystery, the Numinous, all about the unknown. I feel like not knowing what's going to happen next can stress you out a lot. You like to know what is going to happen next, and sometimes when you don't know, it makes you feel a little bit nervous, which is understandable, right? I feel like you have a lot of psychic abilities as well. You might have a lot of 4th house placements in your natal chart, but you're able to see universal truth. You're able to tap into source and connect with the source, and maybe this is something that you actually fight with your family about, because maybe you have different beliefs when it comes to spiritual beliefs. For some of you, not all of you, but yeah, you're really tapped into your intuition. It's just really all about trusting it and not allowing other people to guide you, and really learning to guide yourself. We have healing. Yeah, you're healing family wounds. Balance, opposition. Okay. Yep, there's that balance card showing up. Yeah, you're healing family wounds. You feel like you're the one that's meant to be the cycle breaker. I feel like intuitively you feel like you are meant to be a cycle breaker. There's a lot of healing happening in regards to your home and family life, and I feel like some of you want to move or change homes, and maybe you really are having that happen, or maybe it's not happening as fast as you want it to, this whole family situation. But it's all about healing, and as you start to heal internally, your outer reality is going to start reflecting that, and you're going to find the balance, because everybody that you meet with is a mirror for you. Everything is going to reflect back to you and mirror back to you how you feel internally. So really working on healing internally is going to help you in your external world. A lot of your relationships probably reflect your wounds back to you, oftentimes. So when you feel like you're getting triggered or whatever else, ask yourself, before you react, ask yourself, what is this trying to point out to me? What can I learn from this before I react in a certain way? There's something within me that's making me react this way, and what is that, and where does this stem from? And a lot of it probably stems from childhood, honestly, and that's what's happening here. Is there's this huge shift and upheaval and transformation in regards to home and family life. We have release. You're letting go of karma for your family is also what I'm getting. Like, you're letting go of ancestral karma, and it's almost like your ancestors chose you to do this healing for the family and be part of this family healing. And then we have stillness. You're letting go of things that no longer serve you. You're letting go of the old so you can make room for the new. You're letting go of toxic situations and toxic cycles that keep repeating in your life. You're letting go of those family wounds. You're healing. You're releasing. And as you release, you're embracing this stillness. I feel like you would benefit from meditation as well. But there's a sense of stillness that is going to come into your life that's going to help you find balance. We have the number 1 here with Virgo energy, clarity. Okay, you're getting clarity on this situation that has been causing you stress for so long within your family and home life. You're getting clarity on this. A lot of clarity comes through healing, meditation. And then we have memory with the number 16 or the number 7, Leo energy. Memory. Memories of childhood that really weigh on your heart, that oftentimes trigger you. When you feel triggered, it kind of like activates a memory that you've stored within you from childhood. Some of you could be releasing memories. Some of you might be meant to share your story, write a book about your life and how it's helped you, and share your healing abilities with others and those who go through similar family situations and breaking generational trauma cycles. Some of you could be stepping into a leadership position, but you're getting clarity on this family and home life situation. We have broken heart. Yeah, number 9 here. Some of you really do have such a broken heart with the 2nd chakra and door to value. The number 9 again. Number 9 is significant to you. Have you been seeing 999 a lot? Does number 9 mean anything to you? The number 9 often means to me that a new cycle is about to begin and the cycle wants to end. But there's a... Oh, sorry, my dog probably sees a neighbor or something. There is a door to value opening up for you, though. With the number 4 here as well, that could be significant. You could be life path number 4. Door to value is opening up for you, but also I feel like the way that you value yourself is also, it's like you're healing your heart. You're going through a heart healing. You're healing your sense of security because you felt like life growing up was so unstable and there was no stability for you, or at least you didn't feel that way, and you're finding stability within yourself. You're healing your heart. And you're really allowing yourself to tap into a more abundant energy, because maybe you were on a lack mentality for a really long time as well. But there's something of value that you're about to find. And if some of you have been wanting to write something or tap into your healing abilities and help others heal by sharing your message in some way, by sharing your memories, that could lead you to value. So that's just a message for some of you. There's a financial opportunity opening up for you. Now we have the wish wisely. Use your wishes wisely to manifest your heart's desire and take practical steps towards making your dreams come true. You have manifesting energy at this time, especially in regards to home and family life. So wish wisely and manifest your heart's desires. As you heal your heart, as you've released and let go of what's hurt you and what's pained you, there's a new beginning, a new shift, a new transformation happening in your sense of home and family life. You're breaking free from your family in some way, the restrictions that your family may have placed upon you since childhood, to manifest and create this home and family life that you desire, that you want for yourself, for your own family, right? You're breaking those generational trauma cycles. And there's this huge healing opportunity happening for you. So I hope that this reading resonated in one way or another, pile 3. If it did, leave a comment below. Let me know, what you've got from this message. And if it resonated, I would love to hear from you. Give this a thumbs up. Hit the subscribe button and notification bell to stay up to date with my new pick a card readings. I'm sending you all of my love, and I hope to see you next time. Hello, pile number 4. If you chose this crystal here, then this is your reading all about what changes are happening for you this eclipse season, what is unfolding in your life at this time. This is a collective reading, so it's really important to use your intuition to guide you, okay? So starting off, I'm going to roll the astro dice to see what area of your life is being focused on during this change, this shift. Please, Spirit, tap me into the collective energy of pile number 4. Those who choose this crystal here, what area of their life is about to get a transformation, a change, a shift? Please, Spirit, for pile number 4. 4th house, North Node, Sagittarius energy. Okay, so you could be a Sagittarius sun, moon, or rising. You could have Sagittarius in the 4th house, your North Node in Sagittarius. You're stepping into your destiny here in regards, and your destiny I feel like is connected to home and family life in some way. Very similar energy to the last pile, so you may have been torn between this pile and the 3rd pile. But I feel like a lot of you are meant to break ancestral trauma, generational trauma within your family. Okay, and that's something that's unfolding for you at this time, and that's part of this change, this shift that's happening. Yeah, let's see what else I can get for zodiac signs that are tuning in. We have Leo, sun, moon, or rising. Pisces, sun, moon, or rising. And Libra, sun, moon, or rising, okay? So before I do the tarot, I'm going to grab these cards here to see what we're talking about. Boundaries, confidence, manifestation. All right. Some of you are needing to set boundaries within your family or home life in some way. You're learning how to set better boundaries. You're stepping into your confidence. You're finding confidence within yourself. And maybe your confidence was a little bit like you didn't have confidence before like you're going to have now, because you may have some family wounds that made you feel like you couldn't feel confident in yourself. Maybe your family made you feel like you weren't worthy enough or whatever else. But you're stepping into your confidence and you're manifesting something within your home and family life. I feel like there's something that you're working on manifesting in your home and family life. But we're going to tap into tarot to get more clarity on this. So please, Spirit, what change is happening for pile number 4? What is this manifestation about? What is unfolding in pile number 4's life at this time, please, Spirit? Something is hidden and unseen with this moon card. Intuition. 8 of Cups. Okay. So for some of you, you're learning to set boundaries with your mom. I'm getting a sense of mom energy because of this moon card. And 8 of Cups, you may even be walking away from a relationship, maybe a family relationship. Like you're walking away from what no longer serves you in regards to home and family life and walking towards expansion. You're wanting to expand in your home and family life, and there's this new emotional manifestation beginning that you're trying to manifest here that's going to bring you like emotional fulfillment, but it's at the beginning stages of this. Some of you could be really connected to art because I do see an artist here, so that's just a message for some of you. But yeah, you're learning to set boundaries within your family relationships, because I feel like you and your family members may not always see eye to eye, and your family members could drain you at times. But there's expansion happening for you in regards to your home and family life, and some of you are moving away from something or letting go of something to step into your potential, to step into your purpose, to step into your confidence, to step into your manifestation. Let's clarify this message, please, Spirit. Whoa, okay, that was a lot that just came out at once, and I don't know. There's definitely gonna be some sort of celebration happening for you, something to celebrate. There's an opportunity that wants to come in that you might be ignoring. You're not able to see this opportunity for what it is. You're wanting balance between you and your family members. Something's not happening quick enough for you, I feel like. There's disappointment in some certain situation or just boredom and this sense of wish fulfillment. But again, I don't really want to take these cards because I feel like there was too much that came out. So I'm going to shuffle again for clarity. Please, Spirit, clarify this moon card. Clarify this 8 of Cups. Yeah, there's disappointment and burden in regards to this situation. There's something that has disappointed you, that made you feel like a burden, and maybe you carry, this is like you carrying all the wounds of your family, and you're needing to let go of it in order to, you know, really find your own passion. And some of you are going to even start your own family, your own home life, and it's like, I feel like a lot of you are putting a lot of distance between yourself and a family member of some sort. Let's look into your oracle cards for further clarity, but there is something you're needing to let go of. Like the burdens that you carry for your family, you need to let go of them, release them, set boundaries, and walk away from whatever is draining you and making you feel disappointed. There's some aspect of your life that you find you're disappointed in, and you're not able to see like the good sides of your life because you're so focused on this disappointment. You're not able to truly embrace and be present with all that is good that's unfolding in your life because you're focused on what has hurt you in the past, what is disappointing you. And this could be in regards to either a parental figure. I got mom vibes, but for some of you it could be a dad. Let's take a look. We have the 6th house, trine, flow, and Libra energy. So if this is a family connection relationship, could be a Libra, sun, moon, or rising. But Libra also represents relationships. So again, you're wanting this equal give and take in your relationships. You want your relationships to flow. You want harmonious balance in your life. And some of you could be people pleasers, which is why you're needing to set those boundaries, right? Because you're a people pleaser, which stems from, you know, childhood trauma. At times you may be really indecisive about what you want. You want things to be fair. And again, this is really artistic energy as well for some of you who could be an artist in some way or have creative abilities. But I feel like there's going to be a flow in your craft. So if some of you have a passion project or a hobby that you enjoy that you may be wanting to turn into a career, there's a focus on that. There's also a focus on physically taking care of yourself physically and feeling confident in your work environment, feeling confident in your health and well-being, focusing on your health and well-being, taking care of yourself. Okay, and that comes through setting those boundaries, because that's really good for your health and well-being when you're setting boundaries and you're learning to give to yourself and not always giving from an empty cup. All right, also kind of finding balance within your daily routines and everyday life is going to be important as well, making sure you're taking time for self-love and self-care and not overworking yourself. That's something that's going to be happening in your life, that you're just going to one big shift and change, I feel like, is you're going to feel good when it comes to your physical self and your work environment, workplace, or your craft, your hobby, and what you enjoy. And this comes from setting those boundaries, letting go of those wounds that you carry, finding your confidence, walking away from what's not serving you. We have power and we have inner peace. Yeah. You're working on finding inner peace because the 4th house also rules our emotions. And maybe for a really long time, your emotions felt all over the place. They felt really like stormy and chaotic. But now you're working towards confidence, finding inner peace by doing the inner work to heal, let go, set boundaries, and focus on healing those relationships in your life so that you can find inner peace and inner stability. And when you do that, it brings in this new start, this new emotional start, this new physical start, just inner peace overall, because our external world is always going to reflect how we feel internally, right? And that's what you're working on, and that's what you're working towards. And then we have the number 19 or the number 10 with a Virgo energy, strength. Yeah, inner strength, tapping into your inner strength. You've been having to be strong for so long in regards to this family home life situation, and it's taken a toll on you. It really has. But now maybe too, you're being called to focus on your craft and not so much on your home and family life. Maybe your home and family life has been distracting you from nurturing and growing your craft, your hobby, what you're good at, right? And maybe that's also a home and work life balance. Could be something that you're wanting to manifest in your life, because for so long your home and work life was off balance. You were either working too much and not paying attention to your home life and your family life, or vice versa. And that's something maybe you're needing to set stronger work-life balance boundaries, having those boundaries between work and home life. Wow, I don't know how I didn't see that before, but that's definitely coming through now. And now we have trust, Scorpio energy, number 21 and then number 3. Trust in what's unfolding in your life. Trust what's happening in your life. Everything happens for you and not to you. Finding trust in yourself, building up your inner confidence, your inner strength, right? Trusting yourself more. We have flourish and life energy. This is beautiful. Okay, so we have the happy fairy of sunshine, brings lots of life-giving energy. She reminds you to shine your light and to reveal anything in the shadows that needs to be healed. Again, healing family wounds. I feel like anything that, you know, stems from childhood that may have taken a toll on you, emotionally healing that, releasing that. And then we have flourish. The lotus flower fairy tells you to learn from experience and shed your inner light on any unclear areas of your life or those of others. You're going to be flourishing, and you're taking the lessons that you've learned in this family situation, and you're sharing your experience to help inspire others, and you're also learning from what you experience, right? You're learning, you're growing through what you go through. You're not letting it hold you back. And then we have the 4th chakra and door to romance here. Number 33, that's a master number. You could be a master number 33. The number 38 or the number 11, which is also a master number, okay? Healing your heart. You're healing your heart so that you can be open to giving and receiving love in your life. There could be a relationship, a romantic relationship that's transforming and going through a change, and you could be actually meeting a potential soulmate partner that's part of your life's purpose. Your destiny could be a Libra energy, Libra sun, moon, or rising. There's a door to romance here, though, that's opening up to you. And this happens as you heal and release any wounds, right? As you heal and release those wounds, that's when your door to romance opens up and you find love, because now you're in a place where you're able to give and receive love easily. You're no longer coming from a reactive place. You're no longer focusing on those disappointments, and you're focusing on the good in your life. You're no longer letting the past affect you as much as it was before. Okay, so that's what I have for you, pile number 4. I hope this reading resonated in one way or another. If it did, give this a thumbs up, hit the subscribe button and notification bell to stay up to date with my new pick a card readings. Leave a comment below. I would love to hear what you like, how you resonate with this or what's going on. I love talking with you guys, and I really hope to see you next time.